Hi everyone, welcome to another Clever Endeavor video where we're going to talk about our New Year's resolutions for 2020 and about some of the things that we liked most from 2019.
To start with, I'm going to say 2019 has been kind of an intense year for the team. We will get into that. But it also means that right now we are going to be missing Ben for the recording of this video. Ben is at home taking care of himself and his little family. So that's how it is. We keep going.
We have a bunch of questions. The first question is, what will you most remember from the past year?
I don't remember this past year.
Almost nothing.
Babies everywhere. 3 of us had a baby in the past year, 3 independent, different babies.
I remember that I had a baby. I remember that you had a baby. Yes. I remember that Ben had a baby.
That kind of changed the rhythm of things, and we're still kind of recovering from that.
Feels like it just sort of went by. I had a good time, for the most part, but I don't remember why.
In terms of what happened with ClevEndeav, I think the biggest thing I'll remember is the transformable update and all the modifiers that came out with that. The thing that always comes to mind is just dead hop and how goofy of a modifier that is.
Was transformable last year? I remember transformable as well.
What was the best game you played all year?
So my favorite game from last year was called A Short Hike, which is a fantastic game where you play as a bird trying to make your way up to the top of a mountain, and you can fly and you can do all sorts of cool things, and it's just beautiful and amazing in every way. Second to that is Katana Zero, which is a completely different game. 2D, fighty, actiony, platformy, kind of synthwave katana fighting game. Fantastic music, fantastic gameplay, fantastic combat. I just love everything about it. So those are my 2 favorite games of 2019.
I really enjoyed the Link's Awakening remake. Super faithful to the original, a lot of fun, great art style. Everything I wanted out of that. Perfect.
So for me, the best game I played all year and have been playing for many years is still Overwatch. But the big thing that happened this year was they finally introduced role queue and 2-2-2 team compositions. And if you don't know Overwatch, you don't care, but I strongly cared and had written a giant blog post that I was thinking of writing that was mainly about having individual skill rankings per tank, damage, and support role. Or I kind of wanted it per character, a different skill rating, but at least they have different skill ratings for different support roles, and that change in Overwatch really made the game good again and revived it for me. It's still not perfect, but I'm much happier with it, and that was my big game that I played over the last year. I'd also give a runner-up to Luigi's Mansion 3, even though I didn't play it. My wife played it in front of me, and it was a lot of fun to watch.
What was a highlight for you in 2019 at Clever Endeavor?
For sure, the transformable update. That was really, really fun content with the modifiers and the jetpacks.
Jetpacks. I thought Jetpack was released like 10 years ago, but apparently it was last year. I don't remember anymore. Yeah, jetpacks.
And the reception was very, very good. There was a lot of love from the community, a lot of new players that came in, people still discovering Ultimate Chicken Horse. So that was very, very reinvigorating.
Oh yes, I released, go listen to my album. Yes, I released last year my first album. It's called Oh Hi There. Go in Spotify and check it. Jen will put the link here.
What did you like from 2019 that you want to continue doing in 2020?
Something great from 2019 was that we got over 500 different files of fan art. I started the new 2020 folder for fan art, and I'm super excited to see it fill up. In the past year, I also featured somewhere between 400 and 500 user-made levels. I think that's a great number to show the community's engagement in the game and the creativity that flows through everyone's veins. That's super cool, and of course I'm going to be happy to keep featuring new levels this year.
So one of the things that I liked from 2019 that I want to continue in 2020 is reading books. It took me about 30 years to get into starting to actually read books. I never liked books as a kid. I always preferred pictures and doing stuff to reading words. But in late 2018, beginning 2019, I started reading more, and I read something like 6 or 7 books that year, which is 6 or 7 more than every other year. And I'm looking forward to continuing that and learning more and reading more. I'm currently reading a book called Behave, which is a fantastic book. It's basically a neuroscience textbook, but in a more digestible format, and just freaking love it. Every sentence is something I want to go yell to my friends. So that's what I'm hoping to continue for next year.
So the next question is, what is your New Year's resolution?
I don't really do resolutions. I find it's just best to do your best rather than setting some arbitrary goal you might not hit and then feel bad for not hitting just because the calendar rolled over.
The main resolution for 2020 is like, don't mess up with the baby. Don't handle the baby well. That's the main goal. Yes. I think I will keep doing music as well. I want to release more music this year.
These are really not that interesting resolutions, but the first one is to floss every day, because it's just really good for your teeth and it's really not that hard to do, and it's just so lazy to not do it, and I should probably be doing it. So far, pretty good on that. It's only been 9 days, but pretty good on that. Apart from flossing, I've started not eating after dinner, which might seem like a small thing to most people, but for someone who tends to eat tiny dinner and then snack throughout basically until I go to bed, even if they're healthy snacks, probably shouldn't be doing it.
I think my retroactive New Year's resolution is going to be to read more books, because I started reading some books over the Christmas holidays, and I'll keep trying to do that. So I've started with The 3-Body Problem, and I'm really enjoying it, getting back into books.
What are you looking forward to this year?
This year is Olympic year. I love the Olympics. It's the first year that they will have skateboard in the Olympics as a invited sport, something like that. And I really want to watch that competition.
Half-Life Alyx is coming pretty soon, so VR might actually have a big AAA game that is really good. I got the Knuckles controllers for a VR headset over the holidays.
So the big thing I'm looking forward to in 2020 for ClevEndeav is the next Ultimate Chicken Horse update. We've been working on it for some months now, and we are wrapping up. We are close to sending it to certification. There's going to be 4 new blocks and 2 levels and a character. That is all I will say for now. But this is the content that you can expect to see in the game very soon. We are also able to introduce PS4 and Switch crossplay. I think it's always better when more of the community can play all together. So I'm pretty excited for that.
At ClevEndeav, I'm looking forward to starting something new. I'm pretty excited about the idea of having a new project that everybody's working on together. And I know that might be a bit disconcerting for Ultimate Chicken Horse fans. We have this update that's coming out at some point soon. Stay tuned for that. But I'm really looking forward to starting something new and getting the creative juices flowing, because it's been a little while of bug fixing and small adjustments to this update, and I'm just looking forward to new stuff and getting that team creativity happening.
I'm looking forward to working on some new projects. We're figuring out what to do next.
This year I'm most looking forward to starting something new, bringing the company to new places, trying all sorts of new and interesting things. We're in a perfect place to be doing that now, and I'm excited to get to it.
It's going to be a big year.
Yeah. That's it? Ciao.